everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm looking a little rough. I just posted a video right before this about how I cleared my acne up and yada yada, and now I have a rash. I can come closer. So I have a rash all around my chin, and like, this is acne, but like, it's like a rash acne. Like, my forehead's the same way too. My forehead never breaks out. And last night I had kind of like hives around my neck and stuff. So something's going on with my body. I think it is too much sugar coming out of my, like, literally coming out of my face. Like, I take in a lot of sugar, and I've taken in a lot more sugar than I usually do recently, so I think that my skin is kind of taking the fall for it, but it's not cute at all. So today I'm going to show you how to cover it, because that's what I'm going to be doing today, because no one deserves to see this. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to set my face with the Mario Badescu Aloe Water. Ugh, that went right up my nose. It's so weird to do my makeup with my hair like near my face. I don't know how people do it, honestly. So now you want to make sure that you have a good primer that's going to hold on to that foundation, not make it cake or crease or wear, because then you're going to start seeing the acne come through. So I'm going to be using the Cover FX Salicylic Acid Anti-Acne Treatment Mattifying Primer. That's a mouthful. I'm going to use about that much. You can't really see it. And I'm going to focus on my cheek and my chin. And then I'm going to take the extra to my forehead. Ugh. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, usually I would just jump right into my foundation and start that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover my chin, because my chin is really red from whatever's going on. So I'm going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium 22. So this is obviously darker than my skin tone. You can already tell, like, when I put it next to me, it's more yellow. So by using a darker concealer, you're going to allow for the area that you're covering not to be seen, like, bright underneath your foundation. Like, that's why, like, people contour up here and on the sides of the nose so it kind of stands out. You don't want your redness in your chin to stand out. So I'm just going to do like 4 stripes like that, and I'm going to take my Juno & Co sponge. I'm just going to kind of blend it in. So now all of the red is immediately gone, even though the foundation's darker, but I'm going to take this right here on these few red spots too. I'm going to leave those alone because they're tiny, but I'm just going to do it to these few spots right here. Okay, so make sure, like, if you're going to do this step, that you have not a bright concealer, like specifically one that you would not use under your eyes. So you might want to go and buy a darker one. That's what I did. I bought the ColourPop one at Ulta, and it was just a darker shade. So I would suggest going to Ulta if you have an Ulta near you, or ordering online, because those are really good concealers and they're only $6. So yeah, let's see. So now I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I just bought this bottle, so I have to shake it pretty good. This is the shade 185, because I was 170 and then I was 200, and now 200's a little dark, so I decided to try 185. Let's see. So now what you want to make sure is that you're not caking foundation onto your chin. You're already covered now, so use the foundation as you normally would. Don't put extra on because you know that that's your area that has the problem. I put way too much on. Oh my god. So this is one cover of foundation. I really don't think I'm going to put any more. I might put a hair more over here just because I had acne along my jawline. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to literally touch up right here in this area. And I like my chin covered in like one time, and that's all I wanted. So now it's not going to look cakey or anything like that, like you've pounded foundation onto your face to cover it, you know? We'll use the Fenty Beauty. We'll stick to the Fam. This is in the shade 170 because I thought that's what my foundation shade was. The only thing I don't like about this is I don't know if you can see. Yeah, look at how there's like, you can see all my pores. Like, I have to pay attention to see if it does it. Like, I'm actually going to blend it right now because these tend to dry really fast, and so does the foundation. But I want to see if it really makes my pores look bigger because I noticed that every single time I put it down that I can see my pores, and I never have had that happen to me before with a concealer. So let's see. Oh, it doesn't do it to my pores over there. It's, I don't know, it's strange. I have to say, this really isn't my favorite concealer. I notice it wears pretty fast. It wears faster than like the Tarte Shape Tape that I wear all the time. And I just feel like for being the sister to this foundation, like it should blend like unbelievable into the same foundation, and it just doesn't. And I don't know why, but I don't know. It just didn't give me the results that I wanted. But I do still use it because I like it, but it's definitely not my favorite. So I'm just gonna do the other eyes and the other eyes. All of my other eyes I'm gonna do, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what my face looks like before I set it with foundation and concealer. It's like I never even had the rash. Honestly, it looks really good. It does look a hair bumpy, which I actually want to blend just a little bit more to make sure it doesn't get cakey. It looks a little bumpy, but like I can't help that because like my rash really is more bumps than it is like a pimple. It's bumps and it's red, so it's really just the worst of the two, and I'm just gonna have to live with it because it is going down. I've been taking Benadryl and trying to cut back on sugar, so fingers crossed. Now I'm just gonna set my under eyes. I think I'm gonna set my chin. I never do this, but I'm gonna try it today. I'm gonna set my chin with this Huda Beauty powder. And like around my mouth, I mean. Huh, yeah. Because I want to make sure it really does stay in place. And then I'm just going to use the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder on the rest of my cheeks and forehead, which I'm really desperately out of. Okay, so that's what it looks like set. You can see a little bit of texture, but honestly, I will take that for what it was looking like before we started. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how it covered. I'm so sad I'm almost out of this. This is literally my favorite setting powder. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it looks right now. And again, this I needed like a pump and a half of. So, not a pump and a half, I'm lying. I needed a cover and then like a little bit. So, probably was like 4 pumps, but like it dries really fast, so you almost need a little bit more. So, if you're doing this cheek, it doesn't dry while you're doing this cheek. Because if you add a little bit more, it gives it a little bit more hydration, and it'll stay hydrated longer, and it will not, I'm really at a loss for words today. It won't dry as fast. So now I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer, like I normally do, with my bronzer brush. Should I do this off camera? I'm going to do this off camera, my blush, my highlight. I'll come back when I'm baking to show you. Okay, so this is what my finished face looks like. I obviously didn't do my eyes because I just don't want to. But this is what it looks like. So, as you can see, my chin is covered. Again, just a little bumpy, but like honestly, this is the best I've covered it in a long time. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks. But again, remember to get a darker concealer, put it on first, don't cake your foundation. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Turn the bell on so you know when I post a video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!